I've got tons of things to tell you. As always, we're going to talk about some new classes that's up on the website. We're going to talk about some new products, restocked products, and just some reminders. So we are going to jump in. First and foremost, coming up rather quickly is our rope demo day. We did talk about this the other day. August the 2nd, it is on a Saturday, 11 a.m. Lori Baker herself is going to be here. I did a video with Lori a few days ago. I think on Tuesday, we talked about a little bit of rope stuff, but she is going to actually be doing demos and answering questions. So you want to be here. And I just want you all to know that Little Miss Lori Tied Up in Rope has been so popular. Steve actually had to print some of those for her groupies. I told her I was going to need mine signed. But anyway, so super cute. We love Steve's graphics for sure. Now, another reminder coming up this Saturday. This is definitely Fast and Furious coming. Hugh's Clues, the sequel. We are going to be talking about the follow-up to our color theory conversation that we had before. We're going to really tie it into quilting fabric. This starts at 11 a.m., if I remember correctly. You do not have to register. Just show up and participate in the fun. And don't forget, you can still vote on the Hugh's Clues art projects that everybody did. There was 50 entries. You have until 3 o'clock on Saturday to vote. And then on Tuesday, I will do a live video announcing the winners of those awards. I cannot wait to see the results. Now, last but not least, on the poster reminders is Asheville Quilt Show. We have 3 seats left, so those of you that have been kind of waiting to make sure that your schedule cleared up, it is on August the 14th, and we will be leaving at 6:50 in the morning. We'll get back around 5 o'clock in the evening, and we are leaving out of Rock Hill. All the details are not on the website because they're not that important to everyone that is not going, but you will get a reminder email about a week before that has your full itinerary, all the details that you need to know. One of the questions people was asked, is there a bathroom on the bus? Yes, there's a bathroom on the bus, so you don't have to worry about that. But we got you covered. It's going to be a fun-filled day. So on that morning, you will be getting your lanyard with your name in it. The names aren't in this one yet. And here is your swag bag. First look this year, a red. We've never done red because honestly, red is not in our serendipitous colors. But red is one of my favorite colors, and we did red after Husqvarna Viking, so here we go. Normally, you know, we stay in the pinks, the teals, and all of that, so it is fun to kind of go out. So here's the sneak peek to your swag bag. There will be a few goodies in there, and of course, we have some giveaways that we'll do on the bus. It's going to be a fun time. Don't miss out. Grab a friend. Take up those last 3 seats. Oh.
It's funny you said there's no red in Sewn Dips. I'm looking at your sign back there, and literally the red in.
No, this is
there
not.
is a red in. No, I know. It's not part of our branding.
It is not part of our branding, our logo. And like I said, Lisa loves some red.
But it was just so funny. I was just
pointing.
There's no red in Serendipitous. And I was like, there's literally a red in above your head.
Pinks.
Everybody knows.
There is red on the card because it is Husqvarna Viking. And like I said, we did play off of that red color for that. But yes, in the true branding guidelines for Serendipitous, there is no red. But we thought it would be fun to do red because we're hot and sassy coming off of that party bus at the Asheville Quilt Show. One of the things that I about forgot to mention is yesterday, Steve posted to all of you squad captains to grab your crew and reserve a room. So this is the first time we've ever done this, really. We have 3 dates at the end of August that the room is available for you to grab your posse and come and have a sew day. Preferably you have at least a minimum of 6 people in your group. It'll be first come, first serve. So if one of those dates works for you and your sew group, email me. The email was in the post from yesterday. It is Lisa Renee at lisareneinc.com. And yeah, bring your posse and do the room. It's for free. Bring your posse, bring some snacks, have a party right here on us in Serendipitous.
Good morning, Melissa Dellery.
Good morning, Melissa. How are you? So real quick, let's talk some products, and then I'm going to do some class reminders as well, because I don't know if you've noticed, but we are back from our summer break on classes, and we've really been populating that class schedule for you guys. One of the new project releases that we've had is this table runner by Tracy Perks with the Rope and Anchor Trading Company. It is called Sweet Stars. This is one of her mini makes. And here is actually the little table runner. I absolutely love it. This one was actually done by our very own Steve Baker. As you guys know, he is new into quilting. He is absolutely knocking it out of the park. He is loving it. So when he's seen this new pattern coming out, he jumped on board. And I love that it is in a different colorway than the picture. So it, helps you see it in a different way if you're not a pink and purple person. But look at this. I think the name of this collection was Bee Garden, if I remember correctly. How yummy is that? I love the little bees in it. Even the white tone on tone is the same as this print. It is just white tone on tone. So super cute. I love his quilting for someone that is, like I said, just starting. He did, I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but he did a beautiful grid quilting on that. And then of course, he was in the binding class this week, so he done this in class. So I think that is amazing for a beginner, but we do have it, and we do have the patterns in stock for you to come and make your own little mini make. I love to see what colors you do. Steve, any comments on this when you were making it?
Well, that's the first time I quilted anything. And yeah, just don't examine it too closely when you come in, especially those bound corners. Yes. Oh, look who it is again. The UPS guy bringing in more serendipitous goodies. Give us a wave.
Christmas in July.
That's right, Christmas in July. So that is super cute. Let's talk about, real quick, classes coming up. On August the 20th, yours truly is going to be teaching the Foundation Paper Piecing 101 class. It is out there labeled as Log Cabin Fun, an introduction to foundation paper piecing. And you're going to be making this block. Now, I created this. We're actually going to have kits for this in the shop. Has nothing to do with the class, but we are going to kit this up in different colorways and stuff, because I just think this is a great wall hanging or a great table topper. So super cute. And like I said, this is going to be your introduction to foundation paper piecing. If you've never done foundation paper piecing, believe it or not, there's a lot to it, because you have to think backwards. And so for a beginner class, just to do some simple straight lines is the best way to learn. If you guys hear that voice, that's Teresa Justice in the background. She is here for the hand sew today, which I should have mentioned. Today is the fourth Friday hand sew. Grab your hand sew project and come and hang out with the guys and gals in the room. It could be even crochet, knitting, cross stitch. It doesn't have to be quilty sewing. Long as there's no machines involved, we are good. So let's talk about this.
Hi everyone. Come on down. We have fun.
Yay.
We do. So with that being said, there's beginner foundation paper piecing, and once you get the technique down, you'll be able to go into any of these projects. Now, with that being said, I will tell you, where did I sit it after I gathered all of the stuff? Here it is. Later in the fall, Marty is going to be teaching the Winsdale quilt, which is this quilt from the Quilt Recipes Jen Kingwell book. It is hanging in our classroom. She did that one in like Civil War reproduction fabric. That one is for only intermediate foundation paper piecing. So if you love this quilt, if you've never foundation paper piece or you're a beginner, you cannot get into this class, okay? You really have to know some about foundation paper piecing and going in. This is a more advanced, and like I said, it is for the Winsdale quilt. She'll be teaching that. So if you love that quilt, you can do the Stepstone class, which is on August the 20th for Foundation Paper Piecing 101. It's listed as Log Cabin Fun.
Will that have you prepared to do Marty's class, or do you still need more experience?
If you practice the technique and absorb it all in, it is going to get you there. But you have, I think Marty's class, I can't remember the date, it's sometime in September. It's not on the website yet. It will be up soon. You will have some time to practice your foundation paper piecing between then and now of Marty's class. But you definitely want to have a good foundation of foundation paper piecing before you take her class, okay? Because I know that looks simple, but once again, until you really dig into foundation paper piece and really realize how backwards thinking you've got to be, you don't understand. But take it from me. You want to get that beginners, and then practice, and then you can get into that intermediate class. Okay, with that being said, let me flip that. The Bargello Table Runner. This one is coming up. When is this one coming up? This one's not coming up till October, but we had this class recently, like maybe a month or two ago. Donna Rodriguez teaches this class. It filled. Everybody absolutely loved it. They came out of there saying they would probably take it again. That's how much they loved it. And then they not only created this table runner, but you have seen Steve post pictures of some of those students that actually turned this table runner into a full-blown quilt. So if you've never done Bargello, because it was, requested, we're putting it back on the calendar again. It's already on the website. That is for October the 3rd. There's more Master Stripology classes that got added because the ones we had already filled up. There is, oh my gosh, there's so many. It keeps going. There's probably about another 5 classes that I have that I've got to get turned over to Steve to get on the schedule as well. So,
don't forget the new Block Evolution just got added.
Block Evolution, yes. Thank you, Steve.
It's on your list.
So, yeah, it is, but my list is big. Block Evolution is our beginner quilters classes. We have so many of you guys that have been requesting that. As you know, we usually do 2 sessions of that, one that starts in January and then one that starts here in the fall. So those of you in between that's been wanting a beginner's quilting class, it is now out there. That does start in September. It is 9 sessions. I promise you, we have had people taking that class that's been quilting for 20 years that never took a class, that just want to hone in on their skills, that have said it was the best thing they ever did. We've also had people come in the class that literally just learned how to do, thread their machine, put their bobbin in, and know how to do a straight stitch, and they have been successful in that. Steve is over there going, he was in that class, and he literally got his sewing machine probably a week before.
Yeah, I still couldn't even do bobbin, or I don't even know if I knew how to thread it or not.
Yeah, I think he was
had it all set up before time and prayed.
Yeah, he was hoping the thread would not break or mess up so he wouldn't have to thread it in class.
April Eaton says,
yes.
Morning, definitely have to think backwards for paper piecing.
Absolutely. Good morning, April, and you're exactly right. I tell beginners, don't think you're going to sit down for 6 hours of sewing with foundation paper piecing when you first start, because you will get a headache because your brain is going backwards and it's not used to that. Real quick, just a reminder, I don't think I have blabbed about this on our lives. We recently got these in, Quick and Easy Block Tool Book. This was something that actually we put in the store by request. So yeah, if you didn't know you could request products, you can. We can special order something just for you, or if your group, which is why this one ended up in the shop, there was a group that come and said, hey, we're going to be using this for projects. Can you get them in the shop? I said, yes, they're here. I ordered more for everybody. It is a great book. All the blocks in here, it gives you 4 or 5 different sizes to make the same block.
I bought the first copy.
Yes, Steve did. He always gets the paperwork as soon as we do open up the box. He gets the packing slip so he can start doing his process. And before the girls could price it, he was out here grabbing up his. Yeah, and one of the other girls did too. So
I opened it up and started flipping through that, and I was like, oh my God, even I understand this. So yeah, I had to have it.
As a beginner, he was. So we had these last year. We've got them back in stock this year. The Little Ghost Who Was a Quilt. I love this book. So many of you quilters have loved this book. You have bought some. Steve bought a copy for himself. but you have bought them for, you know, someone in your life, niece, nephew, child, grandchild. And I also know some of you have made a little quilt to go with this book. So back in stock, you can grab it here. It is that time of year. And, you know, we talk about this little quilt. It would be so easy to make. Good morning, ladies. Welcome to Serendipitous. With some 5-inch squares or whatever size squares you want, and literally just some quick patchwork, and then do, it doesn't show you there, but 2 little black circles applique on there for its eyes. Send that along with this book. What a cute little Halloween trick-or-treat treasure for that little one in your life that you love. Absolutely.
Yeah, the first year we got that in, people were bringing in their quilts. Oh my God, they were so cute.
Adorable. Yes, I bought this for my grandsons. Absolutely love it. And now, unfortunately, I didn't get to make the little ghost quilt to send with it because I think they were out of stock for a while, and we literally got them in just a week before Halloween, so I had to hurry and send it off. But so yummy. Guys, I feel like I've told you so. Oh, one of the classes I forgot. Sorry. That I did want to show because it's one of the ones that's coming up pretty quick. On August the 16th is Saturday. It's the Oxbow Tote. It is from 10 to 2. Allison Swink is teaching this. She is amazing with bags. This is a really nice size bag and tote. Guys, she is done amazing. It's got the front pocket. But in there, you're going to learn all of these things: how to work with hardware, how to do the zippers, the handles, so super much. Cork bottom. So this is a great class. I will tell you, I think there may only be 2 seats left in this class, so it is filling fast, and she is requesting skill level confident, beginner, or higher. But jump in that class, bring a friend, and take those seats. And like I said at the beginning of this, guys, those of you that are captain of your sew squad, grab them up and email me. Request a date to get into the sewing room and finish summer out in the cool versus the heat. And Steve, it looks like you have someone that has commented or something.
Yeah, Barbara Frame says, I would love to learn to make clothes. Yeah, I was saying, well, you can start with a ghost quilt.
Barbara, I am working on trying to find the appropriate instructor for beginning clothes garment making. Yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. The struggle is real, but we are looking for a beginner, someone that can teach beginners. I don't mean someone that just started and then teaching. An experienced garment maker that has the patience to deal with someone like me to do just like a simple top or something, to bring that into Serendipitous for sure. Anything else, Steve, before we go away?
I think that's it.
Okay, all hearts, minds is clear. Guys, take a look onto the Serendipitous.com website under classes. Check them out. I only named a few. There is more coming. And yeah, I think that's it. For now, this is Lisa at Serendipitous, where unexpected happiness is truly found in every stitch. Be blessed, guys. Have a good day.